How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today we're going to talk about some altcoins. We're going to talk about Luna, Cardano, Solana, and some others too. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button, I appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button too if you want more future videos like this. I will have timestamps underneath the video in case you want to skip around, but I would highly suggest staying through to the end because there's going to be some good information throughout the whole video. Now, if you guys want to know what I'm buying and selling, recently I actually put 33% of my stock portfolio in Tesla and have been dollar cost averaging a lot over the last couple months. Now we're up 8% today, but over the last couple months, we're up like 20 to 30%. So if you guys want to know what I'm doing in stocks, I don't talk about it too much on the channel, but you can check out the Patreon underneath the video. Now, first of all, let's talk about Luna. Luna purchased $125 million worth of Bitcoin for its reserve today. And it seems like they're buying not over the counter, but they're actually buying just from exchanges and buying spot and just pushing up the price. We don't see Michael Saylor do this or some of the other big entities because they don't want to continue to cause upwards appreciation on the price of Bitcoin. They just want to buy and not really influence it too much because they want those lower prices. But as soon as they announced this morning, the price had shot up just minutes before. So it seems like what they're doing is buying not OTC. So this is kind of interesting. Hopefully we get more of that in the future where we see them announce big purchases and we see the price move up right as that's happening. They are planning on purchasing $10 billion worth of Bitcoin. So even if they purchase OTC, there's going to be less selling pressure. There's also going to be long-term holders of this because they're using it to back their USD, and there's going to be less on exchanges. So this is pretty interesting. Now, one crypto that I don't talk about too much, but I really should start talking about more is 1inch. So 1inch is a really interesting project. If you don't know what they do already, they are a DEX aggregator. So let's say you want to make a trade, but you can see that there are different prices on different decentralized exchanges. They will reroute your order to the most cost-efficient place to buy. So a lot of people have started using this. Now they are rolling out a new feature soon. Actually, it's already rolled out. So this peer-to-peer allows you to do a couple different things. First of all, it allows you to stay more anonymous. So you can basically send in what you're willing to pay, what you want in return, what price you want it at, and you can create this and give it to one other person. So it bypasses 1inch backend, and it's pretty much just a smart contract between yourself and another person. Now, this is going to be really helpful for people that want to trade tokens that have low liquidity. Let's say you have to have a really high slippage and the price is just not where you want it to be. Also, you can use it for pre-sale tokens. Now, there is a lot of flexibility with the pricing features that you can set at specific amounts. This is going to be able to be used on a lot of different platforms. For example, they have Ethereum, BNB, Polygon, Avalanche, Optimistic Ethereum, Arbitrum, and Gnosis chain. So real quickly, this is how you would use it. So I just went to the 1inch app, go over to peer-to-peer. You can see that I have already connected my wallet. I have some of these SOS tokens. Let's say I want to buy Ethereum at market price. I put in the wallet address of the person I'm doing the transaction with, and then give permission. I get a URL, I send it over their way. Bada bing, bada boom is done. So I'm gonna leave a link to this feature underneath the video in case you wanna check it out. Now, Robinhood just made some news today that they have a new debit card that will automatically invest in stocks and cryptos as you spend. Now, what this is something similar to Acorns. So if you spend $10.55 on a burrito bowl, it will round up the payment to $11 and use the 45 cents to buy Dogecoin or Ethereum or whatever you like. Now, I think people that use Robinhood will like this. I'm not a huge fan of Robinhood, but Robinhood, I want to be careful of how I say this, but they cater to more of the younger investors. And I don't think this card is actually a good deal. The reason I say that is mentally, if you're spending, let's say, $99.20 on something that you don't necessarily need, but you think, okay, I'm spending $99, I'm going to invest a little bit. It's a good long-term thing. I should buy this anyways. So you're gonna think about the purchase a little bit differently. When in reality, you're only investing about 1% of what you're spending. So you're not really investing that much, and you're buying stuff probably a little bit more aggressively because you think that you're investing at the same time. But really, you should focus more on investing in general. I hope that makes sense, but I think it messes with your reality a little bit. I much prefer something like the Blockfi Rewards credit card. And I do work with Blockfi, but I really like their credit card. It's one of the only 2 cards that I actually use. And they give you 1.5% back in crypto. They also give you a sign up bonus when you use it for the first time. This is just going on for a couple months, but there's a link to this underneath the video in case you want to check this out as well. I really like this though. I know some people would say that sounds really similar to the Robinhood thing, but the fact is they don't round up. So I don't think of this as investing. I just think about it as a card that I use to spend, and then it actually works for me in the background. But I don't fool myself into thinking I'm making investments from this card. Now, some other big news. Another big splash that happened in crypto today. Grayscale is launching smart contract fund for Ethereum competitors. So this is how the fund is breaking down, and this is going to track some of the other smart contract platforms besides Ethereum, because there is so much growth in DeFi and we don't know what's going to be the real winner in a couple years from now. So they are launching this to make it easier for institutional investors to buy a lot of these different altcoins if they don't want to do it themselves and hold their own keys. So the symbol is going to be GSCPXE. It's the 18th investment product coming from the company, and this is how it's broken down. About 25% in Cardano, 24% in Solana, 17% in Avalanche, 16% in Polkadot, 10% in Polygon Matic, 4% in Algorand, and 4% in Stellar. Now, I'm a big fan of a lot of these. I don't really like Stellar. I don't hold any Stellar, but Cardano, I hold some of. It's probably my 7th or 8th, maybe 9th largest crypto holding. I did sell it recently, or sold a good portion of it recently, just because I felt like there are better investment options, but I don't hate it. I still hold some of it in my portfolio, but I do think there are probably other better smart contract platforms right now. Solana, I really like. It's my 3rd largest crypto. Avalanche is good. A lot of these other ones are good as well. I hold a lot of Polygon. So this is going to be, again, for the accredited investors, really wealthy individuals that don't want to have their own keys or don't want to invest themselves. So this is pretty cool. We're going to have more and more of these different cryptos being bought. Hopefully they do get that spot Bitcoin ETF approved here over the next couple months. If that's the case, we'll have a lot of excitement in crypto. Maybe we could even get some of these other funds to be spot ETFs as well one day. Cardano also had some news today. They have wallets surpassing 5 million amid rising interest in the project. So some more good news for Cardano. Cardano is up pretty significantly here today. So we can see it here up. It was actually up over $1 earlier. Now it's around 96 cents. So let me know what you think about all this news underneath the video. I think a lot of this is positive news. I mean, Terra is just continuously buying more Bitcoin, which is going to help Bitcoin's price go up, which is going to help every other crypto on this list. We're going to have some volatility. Today was a good day, though. A lot of cryptos up. We're up 2.3%. The stock market indexes were up as well. So overall, I think this is going to be a great year for crypto, and it's starting off pretty strong over the last week or two with the price going up pretty significantly in a lot of different cryptos and altcoins. But let me know, what do you think about this underneath the video? Let me know what your favorite altcoin is. Definitely check out 1inch underneath the video. Check out Patreon, and you can check out the Blockfi rewards credit card, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.